All right. We should be live and direct. I wanted to come on here, guys, and I wanted to. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break down a a strategy for you guys, man, that you will be able to use out here to go out here and make some money, man, to get to the bag, um, using a custom avatar. And what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna turn you guys on to how I think about things, man, and how to think on a different level when you're looking at things that we be talking about with custom avatars and just this whole creative spin on being able to create everything from a Pixar style avatar to a realistic avatar. I'm gonna show you guys how to go out here and how to get the bag around them. Okay, so first of all, my name is Orville J. Parker, aka Coach. I'm the founder and creative director over at Avatar Pop Studios, and you're checking out the Daily Show, which is brought to you by Avatar Pop. And if you're a first-time viewer, I want to thank you for tuning in. If you are a loyal viewer, somebody, man, that's been checked out the show multiple times, I want to give you some props, man, for showing some support. So one of the things that I want to do on this show is I want to leverage it to be able to take some time and break down to you guys how to think about creativity and things such as custom avatars, and how once you get it, you start understanding that the potential is limitless. All right. And there's a lot of money to be made, man. You know, we always hear about going after the bag, man, but there's a big bag after this. Because what I want you to do, first of all, is I want you guys to understand custom avatars, or avatars in general, or characters, is nothing new. You know, we've all grown up on characters. When you think about a consistent character out there, you think about things such as Winnie the Pooh, all right, Bugs Bunny, Spider Man, Batman. There has been consistent characters out there forever, and companies have built billion-dollar brands around these characters, and all of us grew up with them. But this is this is the difference on it now. All right, now in 2025, every man and woman at the sound of my voice has the ability to go out and create a consistent character. So when you hear me say custom avatars, interchange that with a consistent character. What I'm talking about in this case is you developing out your own character. Now the cool thing is that first of all, that character becomes a digital asset, one that you own and control. All right. So that's one thing. The second thing is that it's so many things that you could do with that character. Just like you see out here with the consistent characters you've seen over the years. If you were looking at a Winnie the Pooh, man, you were looking at a Winnie the Pooh cartoon, Winnie the Pooh book, Winnie the Pooh T-shirts, Winnie the Pooh mugs, Winnie the Pooh toys. Or you guys follow what I'm saying? Now, when you think about avatars, you could do the same thing. When you go in and you create and develop an avatar, you are birthing a consistent character that you can go out and you can make a lot of money, multiple streams of income, if you can develop this character out. If you can build a following, build a character brand. Okay, there's a lot of money to be made. And what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna break down to you guys one of the ways you can do that. All right. So when you think about, I'm gonna pull up an avatar I just created yesterday. And basically, this avatar was created to go after a couple of different markets. You know, I'm gonna use him in the apparel market, so like with independent clothing lines, things like that. I'm gonna use him in the shoe market. I'm also going to use him in gadgets. Okay, so this is a character, all right, an avatar that I've created. Now, the way this would work is, guys, I want you to follow along. So what I do is, first of all, I make the avatar. All right. I go out there and I look for inspiration, and I'll look at different people, things like that, and try to figure out what kind of avatar I want to make. Okay. Then what I do is I go out and get some inspiration, and then I come back. Man, I need to turn this off. I come back to my GPT and um, um, which is my which is my AI assistant Vic, and I say, okay, Vic, this is what I want to create here, and I start feeding him the data, and then he goes in, he whips it up. Now, a lot of times he'll whip it up and it'll come out and it'll look good, all right, but it's only 80% of what I want. So I have to work with him. We'll go back and forth, refining it until we get it fleshed out the way we want it. All right. Then when we get that, then we lock that in, and then that's our character. Then what I usually do is just have him make the character in different poses and things like that, so that way we can go in and still finalize what this avatar looks like. And so that's what you're seeing here. Now this is a fresh avatar. I haven't even named him. I just know what I want to do with him. Okay, and I'm gonna show you guys how, as a AI avatar animator, as a creator, this is how I look at things. This avatar can literally make me six figures a year if if I approach it the correct way. I have to go in and unlock that potential, right? But it literally can make me six figures a year. Because the cool thing about creating custom avatars is that word that I just said, create. I can create an avatar to look any kind of way. Okay, really think about that. So if I know that a market in a space needs a certain type of image or a certain type of character, the cool thing about being able to create custom avatars is that I can go in there and custom create that avatar. If I need them to have tattoos, braids, no braids, need them to be dark, tall, short, muscular, not whatever I need, I can go in and create that, right? So that's what you call market fit. That's very important because the brands are looking for a certain type, all right? And this is the cool thing about doing what I'm going to be breaking down to you guys today, going out and getting brand deals for your avatars, is that you can create the exact type for the exact niche or market that a brand needs. Okay. That's the cool thing about what we're doing. All right. And now, so this is what I do. So what I'm gonna give you guys exactly what I'm doing with him. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna develop him on out. All right. So I'm gonna make a lot of pictures of him doing a lot of different things. Okay. But then the other thing is that you want to turn your custom avatar into a personal brand and an influencer. So I'm going to be introducing him on my Facebook profile, my page. All right. And so you guys are going to see me start taking him and putting him in certain situations and things and creating content around him, kind of like it's coming from him, if that makes sense. All right. So he'll be given a name, a backstory, everything. And I'm going to position him in my audience's mind. And then when I post pictures of him doing something, then it's going to be like it's coming from him. So he'll be the one that'll be communicating in that post, and it'll be signed him. All right, you guys follow what I'm saying? So right then and there, I'm starting to build his persona and his identity. Okay. Then I'm going to be setting up a TikTok profile and a Instagram profile. All right, for my avatar. And then we're going to go ahead and bring him to life. And the only thing you're going to see on those profiles is his content, his pictures. All right. And we're going to go after certain demographics, certain markets. Then once I get some traction, once he's got some followers and he's getting some engagement and things like that, then we're going to start looking at monetization. So this could be a shout out on the page. It could be a product review. It could be product placement. Like I could take, like I got the iPhone 16 Pro Plus in his hands. I could have put the Galaxy something in there. All right. I could have put a certain type of shoe on him. I could have put a certain soda or some kind of drink, energy drink on the thing sitting behind him where he sits at, there's a lot of things I could do with placing product in there. Okay, I could do that. All right, sponsorships. All right, all this leads up, even merch. Like as I'm building him and developing him, he could have slogans and sayings. So like you see the word on his shirt, it could be something that's based around him. I could literally launch a small clothing line around him, and that wouldn't be hard. And I could do it as simple as what he's got on there. He has a word or a saying, and I make T-shirts up different colors with those words or sayings. So that way, the people that are following him and come to his page could buy the merch. I can monetize like that. Okay. And what I would do is I would do this to the point to where he has a big following. Now, one of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to animate him. So he's going to have video. He's going to have video just like he has still photos out there. All right. And that'll complete that. Right. And then once I get him the way that I want him, then I'm going to reach out to some brands and say, hey, look, this is who I got here. This is what we're doing. And this is what we could do for you. And then we're going to go in and do what we call user generated deals. I actually could take this. Look, and I'm going to show you how cold this game is. Now, I could take him and have him sit down with product, and then we talk and review a product. I can animate him and have his Pixar style avatar do the reviews. But then I can make this one come to life. I could turn it into what we call a photorealistic avatar and make it look like a human, and then make that video do things. And now you're talking about bigger money, right? Because you're going from animation to something that looks real. But again, it's limited. All right. Now, what else could I do with this guy to make some money with him? I could do a lot to make some money with him. We can come out with with our own little show or comic thing where I could do like a 3 or 4 minute animation once a month where he is in it. And then we could sell sponsorships around that. All right. And then push that all over the internet. All right. He can launch his own podcast, his own show. And guys, when I tell you that I could do this just with audio, I could just have a picture of him and a guest and have my AI write both sides of the scripts, have my other AI create the voices, sew it all together, and it sounds like a real podcast, but it's just a picture of him sitting in the podcast studio with a guest. And they're going back and forth. You're listening to it on a video. So it's delivered in video format, but it's not a video. All right. Or I could go in and animate it and turn it into a real video where they're doing a real podcast. That's what you could do with this. Now, how much money can you get with this? I'm glad you asked. All right. So I've talked in one of my Facebook posts. I talked about once you go secure a brand deal, you could do what we call media packs, where you can go in and you can set up a deal with the brand that you're going to deliver them so many pieces of promotional content a month. So, like in the case of this particular avatar here, we might say, okay, well, look, we're going to make you 5 custom pictures with your brand, with your product inside the picture, with our influencer, our avatar influencer doing something. And then we're going to create content around the post, around the picture for the post. So we're going to write what we call copy. And then we'll do a call to action for you where we'll try to get the person to do whatever it is you want you to do. Go to your website, fill out a form, do whatever you want to do. All right. Or it might just be to promote your brand. Okay. Hold on one second, guys. Give me one second. All right, so this would be called a media pack, right? It'd be called a media pack, and you would tell the brand, you would say, okay, well, look, we're going to deliver you. We're going to deliver you. You tell the brand, you say, yeah, we're going to deliver you 5 pictures a month, and these are going to be custom pictures that you can run on your social media campaigns. and each of them are going to have content, right? And we're going to charge you 500 a month for the 500. What would we call them? Media packs. Okay, then that brand could take that custom picture with your avatar doing something with their product and the content, and they could put it out once a week, and maybe one week they put out two of them. And every month you give them fresh content, scroll stopping content that promotes their brand. And it could be something as simple as just like this guy here standing with that shirt on. This could be for a clothing line. All right, are you guys follow what I'm saying? Now, what if you can go out there and your avatar can secure 10 brand deals in different categories? One could be cars, one could be apparel, one could be shoes, one could be nutritional. Or you guys follow what I'm saying? And if you did that and you were charging the same amount, you're making 5,000 a month off of brand deals with your avatar. Okay. Now, what if you went in and you did the audios like I were talking about, or you can even have, or I'm gonna show you how you can even do this. All right. So your avatar can give, can have a show that they give wisdom on where they talk about something for about a couple of minutes. All right. And you can have AI do all this. All right. So the script, the voice, all that. All right. And so your avatar can literally become a speaker, could talk about different things, man, in this show that they do. And so it's so many ways that you can create content around this avatar. Okay, product reviews, shout outs, tutorials, news, tips from your avatar, right? Like in this particular avatar here, he fly, right? He fashion, so he can give 5 fashion tips for guys that want to dress fly, but they don't want to spend a lot of money, and that's his content for that particular thing. You got what I'm saying? And this is what you could do, guys. This is what you could do, and the sky's the limit with this influencer because they start making once they start getting higher numbers when it comes to subscribers, followers, and stuff like that, and you start seeing them making an impact in a niche or a space, you can charge a lot of money, guys, for a product to be positioned with your influencer. So like if your influencer, when he makes a post, he's getting thousands and thousands of likes and thousands of views. A lot of brands will pay a lot of money to get their product put in a picture with your influencer. Okay. So there's a lot of ways you could do with this, man. You could do books, man. You could do short books with your influencer. You could do podcasts. We could do all kind of different posts and things like that. You can come out with your own clothing line, your own merch, with your influencer as the artwork on there, or whatever it is that they say. And what they're like with him again, he has a slogan on his shirt. So that slogan could be the thing that you're selling, all right, with your influencer. All right. So your influencer launches his own clothing line. All right. Or you guys follow what I'm saying? So there is no limit on what you can do. You just gotta think outside the box. This is that consistent character. Like when you think about Batman, Superman, things like that. Give him a backstory. Create a lot of content where he's interacting with the world on different things. And yeah, and you can run away with that. But the cool thing is, man, you can do this as an individual. All right. You don't have to be a huge company or a huge studio or something like that to do this. You're doing this as an individual. And this is the kind of strategies and the kind of game I'm gonna be teaching you guys in the Avatar Pop community and training platform. It's gonna be launching here soon. It's going to be $97 a month. You're going to get access to training. It's going to teach you how to go in there and create avatars the way I create them, make them pop. You're going to learn how to create Pixar style avatars and also photorealistic avatars. But then I'm going to be showing you guys some other things that I've learned and I'm learning right now with animation. And as I keep learning things, I'm going to keep updating you guys and showing you guys. And I know I do a lot of cool things with pictures, man. And I'm going to teach you guys all that. But the other thing is, you're going to get access to all my marketing training that we've created under the Creative Vibe brand. So you get access to that, learn how to create your content, how to monetize your content, things like that. And you take that information, guys, and you marry it with the skill set of being able to create avatars and graphics and photos and things like that, then you have what you need to get out here and really, really secure this bag. But I'm not done, man. We're putting some really good marketing and business building training back there. And you guys are going to be able to access that along with a software suite that I've been working on for the last year and something. And it's an all-in-one software, man, where you can create a website, funnels, you can create landing pages, you can capture leads, you can nurture leads, you can publish your own newsletter, you can do all kind of email marketing. I have a social media planner back there. It has an ad platform that you can launch Facebook and Google Ads from the back. You can launch a membership site. You could do courses. I have a really robust CRM system back there. We have a calendar system like Calendly back there. We have AI integrated all throughout there. So a lot of cool things, guys. All that's going to be for 97 a month. So basically what I'm giving you guys is an AI creative agency in a box. So all the resources, all the training that I've I've got and other training that other creators have created that you can use, all future training, software, community, everything that you need to get out here and make money um, as a AI creative agency out here. I'm excited, man. So hopefully you guys see how you can make this money with these avatars, man. And you get out here, man, and you get plugged in. Be the best $97 you're gonna spend in your life, man. Because you can immediately go out and start making money. You know, I charge a minimum of $97 for a custom avatar. Now, if they want more than just that one avatar, videos or multiple versions of that avatar in different clothing, that's all more money. All right. Very exciting opportunity. Orville J. Parker, aka Coach. Guys, make sure you run over to my website at www.avatarpopstudios.com. Go over there and check out what we're doing. Reach out to your boy if you got something that you need to get done. And I'll be happy to get in there and take care of that for you. And I'll catch you guys on next video, guys. Remember, custom avatars, consistent characters. You can build your avatar out to a multi-million-dollar brand if you just think on a different level. All right, I'll catch you guys on the next video. God bless.